You are welcome to this exclusive webinar on the platform of the Impact Podcast. And today I will be taking you through building a profitable online business in Nigeria. Yes, I hope you are ready for tonight. Okay, so let's quickly do something together. Wherever you are connecting from, let me know where you are connecting from, and also do me a favor by sharing this webinar with someone, because you just have to share this webinar with someone. You know why? Because there are a lot of things to learn tonight. I'll be sharing a lot of things with you on how to build a profitable online business in Nigeria. And you see, one of the beauty of sharing this webinar with someone is that it will also help you to help someone out there. You never can tell. There are a lot of people out there who would like to know how to build online business. And one of the things that I've realized, based on the global economic trend, is that the best thing to do in a situation that we found ourselves now in Nigeria and on the global level is to begin to build online businesses if you have not started. So let me quickly do that. Let me quickly share this video or this webinar with some of my groups, and then I'm going to join you right back. So you need to stay tuned to the till I join you now, because we have a lot of things to learn together. We have a lot of things to cover tonight. And like I told you, this is an exclusive seminar, webinar, and it's free. Some of the things that I'll be sharing with you tonight are things that cost us a lot of money to put together, to learn. And some of them are things that we are doing. When I say we, I mean I and my team. We have reinvested in some of these online, or some of the processes that I'll be sharing with you in setting up your own online business. So please stay till the end of this webinar and don't go anywhere. So I want to encourage you to get your writing material if you would need one, or you can use your mobile phone. I mean the second mobile phone, if you have the second mobile phone, to write down some things or to jot down some things. So please stay tuned. And like I told you, I am sharing this webinar with some of my inner caucus, and also I would like you to do same. Yes, help someone to be financially free as we are heading to the year 2025. Let me see you sharing this. Let me see you sharing this. It is very, very important to do that at the moment. So, because in the next 45 minutes to 1 hour, I will be sharing some things with you that will blow your mind. Yes. What I will be sharing with you tonight will blow your mind. And whenever I deem it fit to come live to do this type of webinar, you should be rest assured that it is value packed. It is what? Value loaded. Value loaded. So yes. Have you shared with someone? Let me know if you've shared with someone in the comment section. Let me know if you've shared this link, this video, this webinar with someone out there, so that we can kick off immediately. So tonight we are looking at building a profitable online business in Nigeria. See, I don't want to bore you with different types of businesses or business ideas to start in 2025. The last webinar that I did last week, it was based on the best online businesses to start in 2025 as a beginner. So if you missed that webinar, you can watch the replay on our YouTube channel, this same channel where you're watching this live webinar at the moment. So I want to encourage you to please make sure you take some of the things I'll be sharing with you, if not all, take them seriously, take them serious, and also learn to implement them because they are value loaded. They are value loaded. So without wasting time, let's get into the business of today. Let's get into the business of today. Like I told you, we're looking at how to build a profitable online business in Nigeria. In fact, don't disturb yourself with too many or more than one online business as you step into or as you head towards 2025. Work on one thing, focus on one thing, and one business, online business, and you will see that yes, you are on your way to financial freedom as you journey the year 2025. Now let's look at the introduction. The introduction to this webinar is that the digital landscape in Nigeria is loaded with unprecedented opportunity for entrepreneurs to create successful online businesses. The digital landscape in Nigeria is is loaded with opportunities, unprecedented opportunities for entrepreneurs like you and I to tap into so that we can sing a new song. You know, we all know what is happening. And now the economic situation is not favorable like that in Nigeria. But however, you know that some people are cashing out both in soft currency. I don't like calling it hard currency. I don't like calling that anything dollar, foreign currency. I don't like calling it hard currency. I call it soft currency. You understand? So now you need to see how people are cashing out. See, people are cashing out on. It is not everybody that is into fraudulent business. It is not everybody that is doing what some people called Yahoo Yahoo. No, it is not. A lot of people have online businesses and they are cashing out kule. When I say kule, I mean kule. They are cashing out kule. They are cashing out easily. So, and you can be part of this category of people if you are coachable, if you are teachable, and if you are mentorable. And that is one of the reasons why I am bringing this webinar your way, so that you can learn. You can do what? You can learn. So, like I said, that the digital landscape in Nigeria is loaded with unprecedented opportunity for entrepreneurs to create successful online business or online businesses. Why? Simply because with the rapidly evolving digital ecosystem and also young population, the percentage of young population in Nigeria is high. You understand? And the increase in technological adoption in Nigeria is alarming. You understand? So with all these factors, you understand that Nigeria offers a fertile ground for innovative online businesses. Can somebody do that? Can somebody say that yes, I am sitting on fertile land or fertile ground for innovative online businesses? Yes. See, don't always see the negative side of this country. This country is loaded. This country has a lot of opportunities. You understand? And this is one of the reasons why you should position yourself now. That is one of the reasons why you should position yourself right now, so that you can tap from the opportunities available in Nigeria. And the easiest way is through online business or businesses. So now let's move on. I'm going to share three segments. This webinar is basically is segmented to three parts, and I hope we can finish the three parts today. But however, if we cannot, then we'll cover part one and the first segment, second, and the third segment of this webinar. And like I told you, make sure you invite someone, make sure you call someone, make sure you share this video with someone, let someone be part of this movement, because it's a movement, it's a community, and we are very, very much available to help you to build your online business, even as you journey 2020 2025. We are live. Okay, so now this is what we are doing today, and like I told you that one of the reasons why we are doing this is to help someone out there. Now, let's go. Let's go. Now, the first segment is to look at the opportunities in the Nigerian market. The first segment is to do what? To look at the opportunities in the Nigerian market. And this opportunity is massive. Okay, I want to call you beloved. But however, brethren, I want you to understand that the opportunities in Nigeria is massive. How do I know? Wherever there is a challenge or problem, you will always find opportunities there. Anywhere you find problem, there are opportunities. Anywhere you find problem or problems, there are what? There are opportunities. So don't always look at identifying problems always without creating solution. Look for solution, and you will be on your way to creating or building a business. So looking at the opportunities in the Nigerian market, the first thing that we need to look at is the digital economy landscape. Looking at the digital economy landscape, the Nigeria digital economy is experiencing remarkable growth at the moment. There is a serious growth that in the Nigeria digital economy, and it is driven by several key factors. And I'll be sharing those key factors with you so that we can both look at what I have identified and tap into this opportunity that is available to everyone who is ready to tap into this business opportunity, or online business opportunity. Now, the several key factors that are helping the digital economy to experience remarkable growth in Nigeria are: one, the digital infrastructure growth. The digital infrastructure growth. And now, looking at this, I need to explain something to you that Nigeria has witnessed exponential growth in internet penetration. And what do I mean? When you compare internet connection or internet penetration between 2020 is even, okay, between 2027 to 2024, you will see that there has been massive growth, massive, in fact, exponential growth in the internet penetration. And with over 60% of population are now having access to the internet. They have access to the internet. Almost everybody, in fact, almost everybody have access to smartphone. In fact, let's say 60. Let's just look at 60% based on statistics or Bureau, according to Bureau of Statistics, that over 60% of the Nigerian population are now having internet access. And what does that mean? It means that there are a lot of opportunities that are opening up for everyone that have access to the internet. In as much as you can press your phone, you can do one or two things on the phone by yourself, then you can build a profitable online business. Are we together? Let me know if we are together. So the number one a key factor that is helping or shaping the growth of the digital ecosystem is the digital infrastructure growth that we have in Nigeria. In Nigeria, yes, we understand that. Yes, it might be a bit expensive, but now a lot of people can afford internet connection. In fact, some people don't have. If they don't have what to eat, they must have data on their phone, and that data is now life. Data is life. Data is life. So now let's look at the second. We are still looking at the several key factors that is driving growth in the digital ecosystem in Nigeria, and we just look at the digital infrastructure growth, and then also we understand that mobile internet usage has become increasingly prevalent in Nigeria, and what gave birth to that is the advent of smartphone. Smartphones is becoming more accessible now, despite the fact that yes, it is not that available. It is not that affordable. That's the right word that I'm looking for. Yeah, smartphones are not that affordable on like 2-3 years ago. But however, people are cracking the code. They're cracking the code, getting access to. In fact, you'll be surprised with the way people are using sophisticated phones. And the fact that you have access to smartphones does not mean that you know all that you can do with the smartphones. And that is why we are bringing up this webinar, so that we can expose you to the opportunity available to you. In fact, you are moving about with the best thing that can happen to humanity, and that is your smartphone in this dispensation. After God, after Christ, don't forget, I'm not preaching. This is not a preaching platform, but I am I'm a pastor. I need to, don't mind me at times. I'll be chipping in that pastoral side of me. So, however, we also need to look at another factor that is contributing to the exponential growth in this ecosystem is demographic dividend. Demographic what? Dividend. And what that means is that Nigeria has a young population with approximately 70%. With approximately 70% under the age of 30 years of age. And that is why, Gen Z has come to stay. The word Gen Z has come to stay. You see the way the Gen Z are cracking the code of wealth now is not like the millennials, the baby boomers, and, it is not like these guys, this category of people are smart guys. The way they are cracking the code of wealth is very, very amazing. It's amazing now. And this is one of the reasons why you must tap into the business or online business opportunities available in Nigeria now. It is, as we are looking at the year 2025, we are going to experience exponential growth in online businesses in Nigeria and Africa at large. And I'm saying this for you to position yourself so that you know the opportunities available to you. So now let's look at the demography. Now, looking at this demography, you see that they are tech savvy. They are tech savvy. This demographic is tech savvy. You see, if care is not taken, even your little child can tell you what you have not come across in your smartphone. You will just see my little angel will just pick my phone and she will be pressing, scrolling. And at times she will do something. I will just look at her. Who taught her? Now looking at the Gen Z, the population, the 70%, over 70% demographic population of Nigerian youth are tech savvy. They are tech savvy. And the first thing that they look at is the mobile first. And they are also eager to explore the digital opportunities. And that is why you see the way these guys are taking advantage of the crypto market, the forex market, the content creation and content marketing space. Look at the creatives. Look at the way people are coming up with creative stuffs. Even the fintech space, the edutech, the agri-tech, the health tech, all these things are being explored by this demography, and you need to catch on. You just have to catch up. You just have to catch up. So now, looking at that, you also need to understand that young Nigerians are entrepreneurial. They are creative and quick to adopt new technologies. You'll be surprised that some of those things that you think are that maybe we are still lacking behind. No, we are not. Guys are cracking this code. They are cracking the code of entrepreneurship, creativity, and technology. In fact, including innovation. So, and why am I sharing this with you? I'm sharing this scheme, this with you so that you can understand while the opportunities available in setting up or building your own online business. You understand? Like I told you, we might need to have the part 2 of this webinar because I have a lot to share with you. So by God's grace, next week we're going to continue. But however, let's see how far we can go tonight. Thank you, Prophet Precious Oluleyedle. Yes, data is life. So if you're getting something, if you're getting value, let's engage in the comment section. Let me see your comment in the comment section. Now, another key factor, that is shaping this. Yes, another key factor is economic potential. Another key factor that is helping the online business or businesses in Nigeria that makes it fertile, you understand, that presents the opportunities to you and I is the economic potential. You might be saying, oh, Emilokon, yeah, let me pronounce it like our own. Emilokon, you might be saying Emilokon has come to destroy everything, to scatter everything. No, see, in the midst of that chaos, in the midst of that economic meltdown, there are opportunities, because now is the best time to position yourself, because the digital economy is projected to contribute significantly to the Nigeria's GDP. And you need to know that if you know how much the federal government is making from online alone, they are collecting VAT, both from YouTube, from Facebook, from Instagram, TikTok, from even if you subscribe to Zoom premium package, you will pay VAT. You have to pay tax. So the federal government even wants the digital economy to thrive, and it can't thrive without you and I. We are going to be the players. So now you need to position yourself, because this digital economy is projected to contribute to the Nigeria's GDP, and it's going to be significantly. You understand? So this is another pointer for you to look at online business. Online business. If you are people that are earning, content creators are paying tax, because even before Facebook or YouTube pays you, they've deducted the tax. You understand? Advertisers are also paying tax. So we'll get there on how to set up And if you are not taking your social platform seriously, this is the best time for you to begin to look at your social media engagement from the point of business, or from the lens of entrepreneur. You get that? Okay, so like I told you, we have a lot to cover. So let me quickly move fast so that I will not waste much of our time. So now, another thing that we also look at is that we also have to look at is like the e-commerce, the digital services, the technology enabled businesses are experiencing rapid expansion. I don't know how many of you knows Temu. TEMU. They are coming to Nigeria very soon. This is an e-commerce platform, a Chinese e-commerce platform, one of the biggest e-commerce platform in America, in China, and even in Europe. And their product is very, very cheap, very, very affordable. And these guys are cracking the code of e-commerce. So now they are looking at Nigerian market very, very soon. In fact, they've started work. They started their underground work. Their advert is going on. I believe some of you have been seeing Temu, TEMU, Temu. You are seeing there now. One of the opportunities for Temu is you can sign up for their affiliate program. Please, immediately they land in Nigeria, sign up for their affiliate program, because from there you can also create your own store and also be selling stuffs. You can get stuff as low as $2, $5, $7, and you'll be surprised. Some things that you get on Alibaba for $35, you see it there at $15, $20. And at first, even in the US, a lot of people are skeptical about Temu and say, oh, their product is not of good quality, but those people are cracking it. Their product is good. They are ready to take the e-commerce market, e-commerce space from the top players. Even Amazon is shaking now with what Temu is doing. Yes, but Amazon has built that trust, that brand loyalty is there for Amazon. But however, Temu is ready, and they are ready to come into Nigeria in 2025. So position yourself. So the e-commerce space, the digital services like digital consulting, even for pastors and the clergy, you can begin to build something in the digital services. You can set up consulting, virtual counseling that you monetize. It is a matter of you setting up, having a structured business. The fact that it is online does not mean that it's not a business. I used to tell my Forex mentees that Forex trading is a business. It has to be structured and traded and treated like a business. Did you get that? Are you getting something tonight? Let me see your comment. Let's engage. Let me see your comment in the comment section. Yes. So digital services. There are a lot of people that want to write books. There are a lot of people that want you to ghostwrite their biography, their books, their project, their journals. A lot of things are going on. Digital services that you can render. One of the things that our company does is we recruit for companies in the US. We also recruit for some startups in UK. We do that even in Brazil. You understand? We do that for some of our clients globally. And I don't need to see them before we can offer that service. They just tell us, oh, we need this person. We need a front end developer. We need a back end developer. We need a product manager. We need a UX UI designer. Okay, can you get us this person? This position is open. Okay, so we do the interview. We look for trusted people, and we offer a service to our clients. We also have technology enabled businesses, and I'll be showing you some before we wrap up tonight. They are experiencing rapid expansion, and you can also play in this space. You can do what? You can play in this space. How do you do that? How do you do that? Stay tuned. I'll be showing you very, very shortly how to do that. Now, the government initiatives like the Nigerian Startup Act, which started under Buhari's administration, are creating more supportive environment for digital entrepreneurs in Nigeria. And a lot of us are not looking at that side. Even American corner, US corner, American corner in Lekki, American corner in Ikeja, they have space for startups that you can use their space for free as long as you have good idea or product that can solve problem both nationally and globally. Approach them. In fact, some of them they will be glad to support you with co-working space and stuff like that. So, and that is happening because of the government initiatives. You understand? Is giving support to digital entrepreneurs. It will surprise you that okay, don't let me say that now. Let's move on. Let's move on. So the number 2 key factor is identifying the right business idea. Before you can build a business, an online business or a profitable business, online business, you need to identify the right business idea. A lot of people just copy a business idea and start. Yes, I know that the e-commerce has been existing or is making wave, and yes, who says you cannot bring in new innovation into it? Like the Taiwo that I told you, yes, they are coming into Nigeria, but they are going to need a lot of logistics company to be able to meet their demand, the demand for their products. And that is where distribution comes in. You can also come in and as using both online and physical business idea to drive your business in with Taiwo. You understand? Now, but one of the things that you need to know is that you need to identify the right business idea. You need to identify what? The right business idea. I need someone to type that in the comment section. If we are together, type identifying the right business idea in the comment section. Then I am going to continue. Let me see if I can take some water. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Yes. So in identifying the right business idea, there are 4 things that I need to share with you that you need to know before you can identify the right business idea. There are 4 things that you must take note of. Number 1 is is conduct a comprehensive self-evaluation. Do what? Conduct a comprehensive self-evaluation. This is one of the things that a lot of the small business owners or startups don't do. They don't do self-evaluation. And why do you need this? Look at this. The heading says self-assessment and skills mapping. There's what we call skills mapping, where you map your skills. You can, a lot of us have so many skills. Some people have 4, 6, 8 skills. And there's a way you can combine your skills when you are doing skills mapping, that you can combine 2, 3 skills to create a product, or turn that skills to a business. So before you launch an online business, The first thing to do is to conduct a comprehensive self-evaluation. Look at yourself. What is your, I used to tell people, do self-SWOT analysis. What is SWOT analysis? Look at your strengths. This SWOT, the S stands for strengths. What do you have? Where does your strength lies? What is your strength? Look at your weaknesses. Look at the opportunities that surrounds you, and look at the threats. The threat. Some people, their threat is that they can't pitch. They don't know how to pitch their ideas to others. Some people don't have that good communication skill. They cannot communicate their ideas to others. So if you know that that is your threat, then begin to work on yourself, and you can understand. You understand that when you conduct a comprehensive self-evaluation before you launch your online business. The number two thing to do, that you do while you're identifying the right business idea is to identify your unique skills. Identify your unique skills, your professional expertise, and your personal passions. Now, there are these three things. A lot of coaches used to, they used to say, oh, identify your passions. Now, it is not all about passion. You might not have passion on something, and you can build a business in that thing. Passion can be built over time. You can develop passion for a business opportunity, or for a business, or for a product over time. It is not compulsory that you must do what you have passion for, but you can develop the passion along the line. But however, you need to identify your unique skills. What are my unique skills in building this online business? Okay, I have skills in let's use barbing now, for example. I'm going to use another example, but let's use barbing. Okay, have you thought of e-barbing? Have you seen someone that is doing that? Are you good with, are you a good stylist? Have you thought of e-styling? Have you thought of, so now, how do you do that? You look at that. Okay, I'm good in this skill. What's your professional expertise? Are you a business analyst, a business developer, or what? Then you can combine your skills together with your professional expertise and develop a business model that people will see and say, wow. You understand? You can, for example, you looking at the e-barber or e-barbing model business idea. I didn't have that written anywhere. I just developed that idea now. You can develop a portal or a website or a portal that will bring that will bring together barbers from different locations, and you can begin to offer digital barbing where people wants to barb, and some people used to have problem with barbers, that if that barber leaves their community or their area or their where they used to barb, they will find it difficult to get another barber to barb their hair. You can develop a portal, or yes, you can do that. Come up with that idea, bring professionals on the portal, and let's advertise it to the extent that people will know that, okay, if I need a professional barber, I need to go to this website and I can get their contact either for home service, or you can go to their shops in person. And there's a way you can develop this model that the barbers don't need to come to anywhere. They can, from their barbing shop, snap their pictures, the picture of the barbing shop. Everything is spelled out. Oh, what the requirement? This is the requirement. You must have a standard shop, a standard this, a standard that, sterilizer, this, that. And before you know, you are building a business. And this has never happened in Nigeria, not even in Africa. where you have e-barbing platform. You understand? And from there, you can begin to have a session or a section on that website or portal where you can begin to train people. They don't need to go to anywhere. You can also begin to develop your own clipper that you design and order from China. That is how to create product. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now the next thing that you need to do is to access your technical capabilities and areas where you can provide exceptional value. Like the example I gave now, from there you can begin to develop a barbing club. You understand? Where you have combination of barbers that you are showcasing to the world, where you can begin to develop, you can begin to organize barbing exposition, exhibition. You do exhibition. You can begin to do barbing workshop where you bring barbers from all over the world. You understand? And you begin to get the attention of even stakeholders, governments. All right. So the next thing, which is the number 4, is to consider your professional background and how it can translate into an online business. A lot of us have BSc in marketing and we don't know how to start a business. Don't disturb yourself. All you need is learn digital marketing. You have the idea, make sure you can sell. And you don't need to disturb yourself about speaking to people one-on-one. Learn to write good copies online, tell good stories, create engaging videos, content. You understand? So this is the first thing that you need to do in identifying the right business idea. And AI can help you. I shared that last week, how you can use AI to generate business ideas. But in using AI, you must put into consideration these 4 factors of self-aware assessment and skills mapping. You understand? So once you get that done, then the next thing that you do, that you look at, is the market demand analysis. You do market demand analysis. This thing that I want to do, is it going to be successful online? You sit down, you look at the market analysis, who are going to be your target audience. Who are going to be your target audience? Who are your competitors? Now, you need to know your target audience. And if you don't know them, you can create an avatar, what we call avatar. Avatar simply means you have the picture of who will be your client or customers. That, my clients, my customers, this is going to be their avatar. There must be working class people that have money to buy what I'm selling. They have to be at this age range of so year and so age. Like Black Friday now was created for Gen Z and the millennials. And now, because they realize that Gen Z spends more they buy more things. They spend more money than the baby boomers during Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And now, Black Friday and Cyber Monday has come to stay. And you need to see, it's that idea. It was not a Nigerian idea. But Nigeria copied it, and now look at how much they are selling even during Black Friday in Nigeria. In the US, it is something else. Some people ordered products since last week Friday in the US. They've not gotten it up to date. They are still waiting because it was a massive sales period. So the market demand analysis is very, very important. As you said, don't say, because it is an online business, I can decide to set it up. I don't need an office. I don't need a shop. No, you need to do market demand analysis. Successful online businesses solve specific problems. And you must identify those that have those problems by creating your own avatar. You get it? And in doing that, you also need to identify gaps in existing market offerings. Okay, this thing that they are doing, this thing is this idea, is it already in existence? If it is already in existence, what is the gap, or what are the gaps that I can cover? What gaps can I close? This is how to do market demand analysis. Then after that, you conduct thorough market research. And that, you see, Google Trends is one of the platforms where you can do thorough market research. And Google Trends is something that you can even sign up. You can sign up with Google Trends. Use your email. They'll be sending you some of these ideas on a daily basis. So Google Trends is a very, very important tool for you to begin to learn how to use if you have not been using it. And it is free. You don't need to pay to sign up for Google Trends. Then you can also use social media insights. You know, all these insights, Instagram has it, Facebook has it, even YouTube has it. All the social media platform has insight. And you can easily go, like some of you that does Facebook advert, you can easily see the insight of people, you know, all this data that we sign up, that we put into the social media platforms are used for market demand analysis. You can use them for market demand analysis. There are things that you can work on to know what people are buying, to know what people. In fact, I read a report. I read a report last month of is it Global Business Report? Yes, Global Business Report for 2025. And I realized that from 2025, there's going to be a trend of the type of phones that Gen Z will switch to. And that is, you know, they will go back to those open and close flipping phone that we used to flip, that you flip open. Gen Z are going to go back to that type of phone in 2025. Why? Because a lot of them are going back to school. A lot of them are they now see the impact of social media on their education that is affecting them. So some of them wants to drop smartphones. So they are switching to those type of Samsung flip phone, flip open phone. Then there's this one, Nokia phone. You know, they are switching to, and that's another business opportunity for some smart guys. You get it? All right. So the number 4 thing in market demand analysis is to understand the specific pain points of Nigerian consumers in various sectors. What is pain point? Their problems. What is their problem? What are they facing? What do you want to solve? What is your online business going to solve for people in Nigeria? One of the problems that we have now, which a lot of fintech have not really solved, is online payment system. Yeah, some people don't want to use Paystack. Some people don't want to go to Flutterwaves. Some people don't even know that they can use Seller.co for online payment integration. You understand? A lot of people are still fighting with payment with PayPal. Meanwhile, this is a pain point for a lot of freelancers out there. And that's why you are seeing the likes of Clever, the likes of most of these fintech that are springing up in UK, in US now, even Lefi, money transfer, tap, all these guys. That was what gave birth to some of those things, because, transferring money from those sides, getting money, a lot of freelancers want to get paid in dollars, in pounds, in euro, and they're having issues. And that was what brought the business idea. And they are here to stay. They are here to stay. So once you understand the specific pain points of Nigerian consumers, in various sectors, in food, in education, in electricity, housing, shelter, name it. You can develop products. You can develop product. There's a product, there's a company I engaged yesterday. And when I saw their business model, I was like, wow, this is good. You know what they do? They they have a platform, both web application and mobile application, where you can buy home appliances and pay in installment. And once you pay 50% installment, they will deliver the product to you, and you can pay the 50% as you based on what you choose, and you can get in contact with them directly. And when I read the story behind that idea, the CEO said while he was growing up, that his parents used to save up to be able to buy home appliances. And at times they will save up before they complete saving the money. Another responsibility will show up and they will not be able to buy what they are saving for. And he now promised himself that when he grows up, he's going to create a platform for people to buy home appliances with ease. And I was like, what? This is a good idea. So you won't understand the specific pain point of the demography that you want to solve their problem. So once you are able to do that, then we move to the next one, which is potential business ideas. The potential business ideas that you can look into. Like I said earlier, these are some of the promising online business concepts for the Nigerian market that you can tap into. Number one is digital training and skill development platforms. You know why you need this now? One of the reasons why you need to look at this industry is that people still want to go to school in Nigeria. Hey, a lot of people on fair career, they want to go to school. You'll be surprised at which people are getting enrolled or admitted into higher institutions on a yearly basis in Nigeria. Yes, go to LASU, go to Unilag. Even Unilag, they have the normal program, they have the DLI. Is it DLI or DLE? DLI. Yes, they have that. They have different programs. And every year, you need to see the numbers of those that are admitted. So, and a lot of people are waking up to personal development now. And this is a multi-million dollars business opportunity globally. Digital training and skill development. So why not look at, okay, now a lot of people, even Udemy has incorporated AI on their platform, where you buy a course, and when you get into the course, you can ask the AI to summarize some things for you, and the guy will do the summary and tell you. So, things are happening. And you can turn any skill. Don't forget where we started from. Let me go back and tell you self-assessment, and skills mapping. Before you start any online business, you need to conduct comprehensive self-evaluation. After that, you need to identify your unique skills, professional expertise, and personal passions. Once you can identify that, and these four stuff, then you can turn any idea, any experience, anything to digital training. You will be surprised at which a lot of people are doing trainings online, even content creation trainings. A lot of people want to learn how to earn in dollars now. So the other category is e-commerce stores with unique product offerings, like what Taiwo is doing. Unique product offerings. You can create your own store and say, oh, I am not selling to middle class. I am only going to sell to high net worth, people. You can decide to say, oh, I want to sell to middle class, and the next level after middle class. I don't want to say lower class now. You understand? And you can decide to say, oh, my product is basically for middle class. and say, oh, this whatever I'm getting, even if I'm getting the product from China, it has to be standard to a level. There must be a level of standardization. That is the area, that is the next boom in e-commerce business now. Then freelance services marketplace. Now a lot of people or companies are looking into Nigeria IT space. They are looking for IT workers. They are looking for IT experts, for content creators. Now you can see that I know a time where graphic designers will be looking for job. Now they don't look for job. As long as you are good, you will get job, and you can freelance. You can freelance for 2, 3, 4, 5. We have clients that we recruit for that they need product designer, they need product manager, they need project manager, they need social media managers. Some of them needs content creator, both copywriter, videographer, photographer, and the likes. And these are the skills that you can learn somewhere. You can even create a freelance space or freelance service marketplaces to get these people. Look at the likes of Fiverr, the likes of Upwork. You can have your own Nigerian version just for a specific niche. Not all. A specific niche. Start with a niche first. A lot of people are looking into they are looking for Nigerians IT expert now, especially from the Western world. That they look at the conversion, the exchange rate, and they say, oh, if we have people that can do intern, we can pay them so amount of money. You can position yourself for that. You understand? You can build a platform for such. There is this platform in Philippines that gets a virtual assistant for people in the US. The guy is in the US and he built that platform, got people, recruited people from Philippines, and they are paying them per hour. You'll be surprised. You see people that you can pay $2 per hour, $3, $5 per hour, just to do some stuff for you. Do cold calling, do some of these things that you see them doing. Even banks in America employ people or some guys from that platform. So these are some of the things that we can also develop in Nigeria. Don't forget, the digital economy is expanding, is on exponential growth now. I mean, Nigeria's digital economy. Then content creation, digital content creation and digital marketing services, which everybody is now doing. Almost everybody is a content creator. Everyone is now a content creator. It is either you are creating something funny, something educative, or something that is but some people are doing it for the money, some people are doing it for just the fun. But however, content creation has become a huge industry, including content marketing. And you can even set up a digital content agency, digital content creation agency, or digital marketing agency. Under digital content creation agency, all you need is a team of copywriter. I mean, a good copywriter, and you don't need to employ them in a space and say they should be coming to the office every day. No, you can all do your stuff virtually. You get a copywriter, you get a content writer. There are people that are writers, they are content writers. You have from there, you have proofreader, you have editor, you have people that can sit down and say, okay, let's develop this to the next, turn it to the next level. At times we call them it can be a manager or a director, brand, digital content creator that will be directing the whole thing. And you can now have a section, a group of photographer and also videographer. You have editors. You have graphic designers. Yes, illustrator. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. You have illustrators. You understand? And you have all this in your team that you only go out when you get to a stage where you are to record such people. Or you want to record the project. You can. Some people they are busy personnel. They cannot do all these things. You can start a digital content creation agency, and if you have that money, you have a studio. If you don't have a studio, you can rent studio. There are digital podcast studio all over the places now, in Ibadan, in Ikeja, in Lagos, in Ibadan, in Abuja. And you can see the way podcasting is springing up in Nigeria now. So all those gadgets, those equipment can be rented. You don't need to invest money to buy cameras, to buy lightnings, to buy microphones, the Shure microphones. No, you can rent all those things, and you just submit your quotation and you do the production. You can say, okay, we'll do 10 episodes at so amount of money. Yes, you can produce 10 episodes. You can produce 20 episodes and say, okay, pay us 2 million for this episode, pay us 5 million for this episode, and the thing will be ready. All right. So let's move on. Technology-enabled solutions for local challenges. That is a huge industry where Africa is still battling with, because most of these startups that we have in Africa are not solving local challenges. We need startups for local challenges. Some of them are borrowed or copied ideas from the West, and some of those ideas or products are not solving our problems. So we need to begin to develop products for Africans, by Africans, by Africans, for Africans, by Africans. Did you get that? Product by Africans for Africans. Okay, so I think we're going to pause a bit so that we can continue from here. Next week we'll continue from here, and we'll be looking at the third segment, which is building a strong foundation. So from here I'll be showing you some practical steps and how you can set up your company, looking at the structure, the legal structure, all that you need to set up an online business in Nigeria, and how to monetize your business. The payment plans. These are the things that we're going to cover in the next edition of this webinar series, by the grace of God. So on this note, I'd like us to shut down. If you have a question, I'll be glad to attend to your question either before we close or after. Just drop your question in the comment section, and I'll be super excited to personally answer your question. So thank you so much for your time, for spending an hour plus with me on this podcast, on this webinar tonight. And I'm sure that, yes, you got value for your time. I'm sure that you got value for your time. You got value for your time. Oh, I'm just seeing some of the comments now, Mr. Prophet Precious. Thank you so much. Yes, identifying the right business idea. Treasures of gold here. Yeah, thank you, sir. Do a self-evaluation, e-babbing app. Wow, exclusive. Thank you, sir. Black Friday 2024 shopper spent a record of 10.8 billion. Wow, that is awesome. You can imagine. 2024 shopper spent 10.8 billion online. Ayayayaw. Wow. Google Trends. Thank you, Pastor Precious. Yes, you can see that. $10.8 billion on Good Friday, Black Friday alone. So these are part of the things that we can also share. Even I bought some stuffs during this Black Friday that are in fact, do you know that some people have been saving? They have been saving for Black Friday for the past 6 months. Some have been saving since last year. So you can imagine, and you can position your product, your online business for Black Friday. Cash out. Diversify your investment to another product or another service or another investment. That's the idea. Thank you so much, Pastor Precious, for the info and also moderating this session along with me. So, by the grace of God, we're going to continue next week. We're going to continue next week where we'll be building a strong, solid foundation on how to set up, how to build your online business. And one of the beauty of online business is that you can set it up and operate it anywhere globally. An online business can be set up anywhere globally. It can be operated anywhere globally. You can be planted locally and, operate globally. That is one of the beauty of online business. You understand? That is one. While in the US, I I do my online business. Is the FX they want to talk about? You do it. I consult online. I counsel online. I do my ministry online. You understand? And that is one of the beauty of online business. You are. I was at the airport some times ago, and a lady was asked, "Oh, where are you from?" She said, "I'm a multinational." Multinational. I look at her. Wow, really? Yes. And she's traveling from one country to another. They call them digital nomad. You know what digital nomad is? Maybe I'm going to do another session on that. Digital nomad are people that have digital skills, that have online business or businesses, and there are special visas for them. They can stay in some countries for up to 2 years, and they will be operating their businesses there from online. Those are who they call digital nomads. They can travel to anywhere and do their business. They can stay in this country today, move there and say, oh, they are tired of there, and they get another digital nomad visa to another country, and they can stay there legally. Nobody can stop them. All right. So maybe we'll talk about that some other time. But however, in the absence of question, I'd like us to close tonight, and I appreciate all of you for being part of tonight's webinar on the platform of the Impact Podcast with Taiwo Balogun. Till I see you next week, I remain Taiwo Balogun. Yes, God bless you. Bye-bye.